Is this thing on? YouTube, what's up? It's your boy coming back at you with another haircut tutorial. In this video, I'm going to be doing a mid-skin fade. Stay tuned. So I like to begin each cut by brushing or combing out my client's hair, getting everything to lay in its natural direction so I could get a good clear indication of what needs to take place. So now that everything's combed out and laid neatly, I'm going to jump in with my trimmer and I'm going to begin to set and create my first guideline, which is going to be my bald guide. However, I am going to slightly drop this towards the back because I'm looking to complement my client's head shape the best way that I can. So now that my bald guideline was created, I'm going to jump in with my foil shaver and now I'm going to completely bald out that guide. However, when I get towards the top of my guide, you're going to notice that I use that flick out motion, and that's because I want to demonstrate a nice, clean, smooth transition from completely bald to stubble, because later that's going to help this blend pop. So these single foil shavers are really good for the area that I'm in right now, and they're also really good to tap at that line when you're giving that transition from that bald to that stubble. Sometimes it'll leave like a little guide, so if you start to tap on it downwards like I am now, it'll soften that up. So now that my bald guideline was created, I'm going to come in with my clipper with the lever fully open and I'm going to begin to set and create my next guideline. I am going to continue to follow the shape that I originally set in with my bald guideline because again, I'm trying to complement my client's head shape the most. And once I clean this guideline up with the lever fully open, you'll see that I'll begin to close my lever and I'll begin to work from the bottom of this guide towards the top. And little by little as I work my way up, I'm going to slightly open my lever. And every time I do that and work my way up, you're going to notice that that guide works its way up with me. But that's okay, because by the time I get towards the top of this guideline and my lever's fully extended, it'll be completely blended out.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Alright, so now that that guideline's blended out, I'm going to go ahead and begin to create my next one using my number 1 guard with the lever fully extended. And I'm going to continue to follow that shape of the original guideline that was created because again, we're trying to complement my client's head shape. And once I create this guideline with the lever fully open, just like the previous guide, I'm going to close my lever and begin to blend from the bottom towards the top. But this time, I'm going to leave my lever fully closed and I'm going to blend from the bottom of this guide right back up towards the top of this guide where I just left off with the lever fully open. And I know that this one closed is still going to leave a faint line, but that's okay because I'm going to show you how to remove that in the next step. Alright, so now that that guide was created, right where I'm showing you is the weight that was left behind from that one closed. So I'm coming in with my half guard with the lever fully open, and I'm attacking right above the weight that I see. Again, I'm attacking right above the weight that I see. And now I'm going to use that fade down process, meaning I'm going to close my lever as needed, working my way down until this guide's completely blended out. Alright, so now that I stepped back and I took a look at the blend, I noticed that I don't really have that much room for a clean transition, and it doesn't give the gradiency pop that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna come in with this number 1.5 guard with the lever fully open, and I'm looking to stretch that blend right now. So I'm not looking to create a new guideline, however I'm looking to clean up in a guide-like formation. And when I get towards the top of that blonde that you see, I'm using that flick out motion, or I'm going directly up. I'm not taking the curvature of his head. I'm trying to keep the shape of the haircut, but I'm just trying to stretch the blend. And so now that I stretched it with the lever open, I'm now going to close my lever and begin to attack any dark spots that I see. So now that I stretch my blend right where I'm showing you, I see a little bit of weight that I want to remove. So I'm going to jump down a guard, and I'm going to throw on the number 1 guard, come in with my lever fully open, and begin to attack right above that weight that I see. And just like with the half guard, I'm going to close my lever as needed, working my way down until that guide's completely blended out. Alright, so now that my fade's starting to come together, I'm going to go ahead and connect the length on top into that blend on the sides, and I'm going to use clipper over comb to do so. And one thing I want to say about clipper over comb is it seems like a lot of people are intimidated to do it, and I could understand why, because I was kind of standoffish at first myself. Now that I'm comfortable with it, I feel like it's definitely a game changer and a time saver. And it just really eliminates a lot of guards that I used to use before, like the 4, the 3, the 2. Because I feel comfortable clipper overing comb into a 1 guard fully open. And for those of you that are intimidated, if you notice that my lever is fully extended, I'm gonna go ahead and explain briefly why. And I feel like when I come in with my lever fully extended like I'm doing now, it kind of just softens and texturizes the hair. Now, opposed to if I were to come in with my lever fully closed, I feel like it would just cut the hair very sharp, and it leaves it very sharp looking. And that's not the look that I'm going for here. I want to give a nice soft blend from that fade into that length on top. And so by coming in with that lever fully open, not only does it give it that soft look, it's a lot more forgiving than if I were to come in with that lever fully closed. So that's just something to keep in mind. And for those of you that are still not comfortable even with that lever fully open, I would suggest throwing on a number 1 guard with the lever fully closed, and that'll definitely still allow you to do clipper over comb, but it's definitely going to soften it a lot and be somewhat of a safety net for those of you that don't mind just taking your time working your way through it until you get comfortable actually doing that clipper over comb. So right here, I'm gonna do my client's lineup. He's not looking for anything crazy. He doesn't want a cartoon like box shape lineup. I'm just looking to soften his fringe area. The length on top he's actually comfortable with. If we went ahead and knocked it down to what he usually gets, it would take all this blonde out, and we're not looking to do that. So right here, these tips on his fringe area, when his hair gets to a certain length, it starts to curl out a little, and I'm looking to just eliminate that. Alright, so now that everything's coming together, I'm going to go ahead and apply some product, begin to style out my client, and do any detail work that's necessary. Alright, so here it is, a look at the final cut. If you got anything useful out this, I ask that you smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, I suggest you stick around. It's only going to get doper from here. I appreciate y'all. Be blessed and be a blessing. I'm out.